Alright, here's a bonus game for you guys. I normally try to cast at least 3 games. We couldn't find any good best of 3s. That is why most likely this game is mistitled. It really is going to be between Yumiko and Milk. As we see Yumiko spawning as the red human player down over here at what I will call the 5 o'clock position. Meanwhile, Milk spawning as the blue night elf over here at the 9 o'clock position. If you hear all those rally points moving, that is because I am watching in the first person perspective of Milk, and Milk is just currently spamming keys. Night elf versus human, interested in seeing how this particular matchup goes. We can see Barracks, Altar of Kings being placed down. It is not being sped built, and I'm interested as to what Yumiko is looking to do in this particular matchup. Here on Turtle Rock, even though the map is relatively large, because the amount of dead space on the map in all of the corners and nooks and cranny, the map feels much, much smaller. We are going into an Archmage, most likely a Demon Hunter. Yes, it is. We should have some Ancient of War creeping coming in once more, as we already have Militia scouting as well. Militia making its way over, quickly sees that it is nothing off over here, and now is simply going to be returning home. Footman, Archmage, Scout Tower for that Arcane Tower will be constructed in just a moment, as we see the Militia now making its way back down. Wisp, I thought he might have been picking up a Tavern Hero for just a moment, but no, just doing some cross-scouting instead, as the Ancient of War doing its job, tanking that damage, right as that Demon Hunter will be making its way out. Alright, nicely done. We're going to see that the Archer is going to be going after those Sea Turtle hatchlings now. Gold is being picked up. Meanwhile, Archmage is going to be dropping some Water Elementals, taking down a giant Sea Turtle for himself. Demon Hunter has not yet trained any abilities. No Mana Burn, no Evasion yet, or Immolation. Not quite sure what he wants to do. And that's a really smart call. Actually, no, Demon Hunter now teched something. Not quite sure what it was. I hate when that happens. Didn't even realize that that was there. Alright, so what is that building? Is the barracks? No, it is not the barracks. Is it off over here? Oh, it is. Yep, it is this one particular tree. Alright, off over here. Militia and Demon Hunter now fighting it out.
Your building is complete.
Both sides still going across. Archmage still attempting to do a bit of creeping, and the Demon Hunter really needs to do a better job of denying this Archmage creep. Once this Archmage gets to level 2, it is much more difficult for that Demon Hunter to really mana burn down that Archmage. Without mana burning down that Archmage can pretty much creep very, very freely, and now I still have yet to see anything come out from Milk. Milk's Demon Hunter taking a lot of damage. Footman actually getting in the way there. Could have gotten in some blows. Decided not to, as the Demon Hunter now looking to back off here. Human players can often exchange blows like that, as long as they are just spreading out the damage across multiple units because of the use of that healing scroll. Both sides are battling it out again. Archmage getting in some easy shots on the Milk's Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter now down to 300 some odd hit points, as it is going to be backing away once more. Alright, Wisp now down over here. Demon Hunter and Archer looking to push in. You can see Ancient of Wonders being built off to the side, as we see Militia creeping. Yumiko pretty much playing up his strategy, not worrying about even getting creepjacked. There is a Wisp, there's a detonation, there's a mana burn. Archmage now pretty much out of mana. And what is going to be happening next? Demon Hunter now looking to come in. Is he going to be able to get in some more slashes? No, unable to do so. More Militia being brought over. And with so many Militia, the Archmage really going to get to level 3 very quickly. Amulet or Rune Bracers, meaning less damage taken from, oh, what is this? A whole bunch of archers all shadow melded here, causing problems. And what is going to be happening next? Wisp getting detonated and getting another detonation in. And an Ogre Warrior will perhaps fall. Level 3 now on that Archmage, most likely wherever he is. Archmage, nope, that is not the Archmage. Archmage off here, sitting at level 3. Staff of Teleportation, Footmen are still in position. And are we going to perhaps see an Arcane Sentry? We are still sitting at tier 1. Human expanding very, very well at this point. Meanwhile, what is the strategy for Night Elf? Night Elf now battling it up. Oh, almost gets taken down there. We can see selling of some items. Was the Dust of Appearance actually purchased by the Demon Hunter? Yes, it was. So that actually prevents the Archmage from buying that Dust of Appearance. That is a huge, huge play. I don't know if he bought it and sold it, but that would have been a huge play, as all of these archers are currently just shadow melded and will continue to be that way for quite some time. Archmage now heading back off to the north. Is the Dust of Appearance available? And if it is, how long do you expect those units? Oh, there is that Dust of Appearance. Archers now need to make a run for it. Archers are going to perhaps make their way out. We can see that there is a panda now coming in. So the panda could get off some key breaths of fire. And there is the Dust of Appearance. One archer goes down. Another archer goes down. A third archer goes down. Very good trade there. As a footman now attempting to run away. Breath of Fire does catch up to that footman there. We can see both sides are engaging arcane feedback onto that Demon Hunter. The Demon Hunter now chasing that Archmage. Archmage down to, what, 200 some odd hit points. Now tries to get away. Looks like he will be able to do that, as the footmen almost get a surround on the panda. Demon Hunter now looking to come back around. Archmage is way too far ahead, and the panda, with enough mana for a Breath of Fire, will he be able to do it is the question. Demon Hunter now taking a little bit of that feedback damage. Alright, are we going to see the Breath of Fire? There we go. One peasant gets taken down. Another peasant may get taken down here, but that Demon Hunter is very, very far in. No Staff of Preservation. Damage is being dealt. Level 2 on that Demon Hunter now, finishing off pretty much every single one of those units. Scroll a town portal at the last possible moment, pretty much, as the panda and Demon Hunter return home. Archmage, oh, is he going to come in and get the damage on the Demon Hunter? No, not going to be able to do exactly that. Water Elemental now coming in, as you see the Ancient of Lore taking a lot of piercing damage from that Water Elemental. Water Elemental may be able to perhaps force a cancellation, even though he will be giving a little bit of experience here. It looks as though, is it going to be enough? Down to 100 some odd hit points. Oh, down below 100, and it looks like it's going to be very close, but no. Oh, not quite enough. The Archmage needed 2 or 3 more fireballs, and that Ancient of Lore will not be forced to be canceled. All right, footmen now making their way over. This is almost a suicide move here. The panda does not have enough mana for a Breath of Fire, though, and the Ancient of Lore is destroyed. A huge, huge loss, as the footman does get taken down. Demon Hunter now going after the Archmage. Archmage pretty much out of mana after another mana burn. Panda now trying to push back. We can see 2 bases for Yumiko, 1 base for Milk. That is not looking good for him at all, as the Archmage runs past. And where is he going to next? Teching the tier 2. We are upgrading to keep. All right, there's another mana burn. That Archmage apparently has a very big Death Wish, down to 82 hit points, trying to go up against any agility hero. Not that great of an idea, as the footmen are running rabid inside the base. Another Wisp gets taken out, and the panda, without Breath of Fire, is not really strong enough to deal with all of these units. All right, the gold mine with a whole bunch of low hit point Wisp. Are they going to be able to make their way out? As you can now see that the panda is going after some of these footmen here. All right, footmen are trying to engage. Here we have it. Another low hit point footman coming in. Staff of Teleportation, and Archmage is back just to get a Scroll of Town portal out. Beautiful play by Yumiko. Staff of Teleportation in to scroll a town portal out. Beautiful, beautiful work, as Yumiko saves all of his units and now forces Milk in a very dangerous situation. The problem is Milk is upgrading to tier 2, meaning that he's unable to train up any more Wisp. That's normally a strategy that you see against undead players, but it had a surprising effectiveness against Night Elf, as Night Elf doesn't have that many Wisp on the field. Is he low on lumber? Yes, 34 lumber, and that is it. Dryad's now backing away. Footmen will be able to heal up once more. That is a whole bunch of healing scrolls, as they now hide down over here. No defend on those footmen, at least none that I saw. Panda now sitting at level 2. Drunken Haze, Breath of Fire, a very nice 1-2 combination, as Yumiko knows that the fight has to be brought to him. The fight, if it has to be brought to him, he's happy with it. He has a fair amount of towers, but now down over here is going to be the next attack. but that does have a lot of fortified buildings as well. Panda still sitting at level 2, hasn't gotten anything yet. There's an Abolish Magic Dryad getting in some easy shots there, but the Dryad also very vulnerable to a Water Elemental. Dryad gets the final hit there. Coming back over, Archmage looks to come in and perhaps cause a little bit more harassment, more Wisp. Are they being trained? No. It looks as though they were already been trained up once again. Archmage now trying to run away. A little bit of creep jacking now taking place once more. Archmage now making its way off to the north. Dryad still coming in over here as the Panda seems a bit lost. Panda now needs to regroup with the rest of his units. And where is all these units perhaps going? Footmen now making their way off to the north. Archmage now making their way off into the opponent's base. Water Elemental is going to get taken down again. And those Water Elementals are just essentially feeding experience to that Demon Hunter. That is not a fight that you want to be in, as the Footmen with Defend are now going after the Ogre Magi and these Troll Trappers. Ancient of War doing its thing, tanking a lot of that damage here. Archmage now battling up against a Demon Hunter. No mana burn. Staff of Teleportation now off to the north. Will try to finish off all of these Ogre Magi's. There is another Scroll of Healing. Ogre Magi will get taken down. Ring of the Watcher, Rune of Regeneration, or Ring of Regeneration. And I believe the Ring of Regeneration may just be sold. Yeah, there it is. There it is, sold. Apparently, I'm the only human player that actually likes Rings of Regeneration on my Paladin. Makes them almost absolutely impossible to kill. Tome of Agility, selling some more items. Double Scrolls of Healing on top of a Healing Scroll now being utilized. And making their way off to the north. Demon Hunter now trying to go after the workshop. It is being sped built, though, by 3 peasants. And those peasants will make sure that it... Well, nope, decides to cancel it as the Dryads show up, meaning lots of piercing damage, meaning really no chance to save it. Archmage may drop a Water Elemental here and try to tank some damage from that Water Elemental, and here we go. There is Nightfall incoming in all those units, focusing down that Troll Warlord, and what is going to be happening next? Water Elemental already tanking 600 some odd hit points worth of damage. Troll Warlord will get taken down. Ogre Warriors will be all that is left. As we now see Devotion Aura on that Archmage. Mountain King getting caught in a very bad situation. Is he going to buy a Staff of Teleportation? That is the question. What is he buying? Yes, Staff of Teleportation. Teleporting off to the rest of the army. Here you go. Mountain King does arrive and is quite safe, as a Tome of Experience almost gets that Mountain King to level 2 already. Alright, Footman, Archmage now backing away. It looks as though, yes, we are going to have a creep out here. Demon Hunter does have Rejuvenation. Bear, great job. Panda sitting at level 3. Demon Hunter sitting at level 3 versus a level 4, level 1 Staff of Preservation, saving some... And, oh, come on. Someone pick up a Tome of Experience. Oh, my gosh. I did not know. Alright, I thought Tomes of Experience were immune to the illiterate WarCraft 3 player. Alright, let's see what's going to be coming in here next. A little bit of a lag there. Okay, Ogre Warrior, Ogre Lord, Ogre Magi gonna fall. Level 4 on the Archmage. Mountain King sitting at level 1 will get to level 2 here in just a second. Stormbolt on the Ogre Lord before it gets off a Shockwave, but still gets it off nonetheless, as a Scroll of Healing saves a whole bunch of units. Alright, oh, this is a Creepjack. This could be really, really bad. The Ogre Lord down to 200 some odd hit points. Is it going to get taken down? Stormbolt to save it? Yes, it is. And we get the Medallion. Strength and Intelligence, exactly what that Mountain King needs. More hit points and more mana for more Stormbolts. Tree of Life now being constructed. Down off over here. Level 7 Creep Camp. Is that going to get creeped out next? Sorceresses are being added. Mountain King, Archmage, Footman. Mountain King sitting at level 2 does have some Ivory Towers. Alright, Flying Machines are being added as well, in addition to Mortar Teams. I guess Flying Machines to make sure that there is no Shadow Melding Archers. As, oh, what is this? The Flying Machine taking a lot of damage, now needs to get away. However, it is mechanical, so it is immune to Venom. Lucky for it. Alright, Water Elemental now attempting to creep out here. Here we go once again. Archmage going after all those units. A 7-3-3 Creep Camp. And that Gargantuan Sea Turtle will get taken down, but it is doing a lot of chaos damage here, which may actually cause problems. Chaos damage does full damage regardless of the armor type, so Footmen do tend to fall relatively quickly. Gargantuan Sea Turtle, there it's going to go. Level 2 still, as we see a Ring of Protection plus... Was that plus 4? Wow, Ring of Protection plus 4. Better than a Talisman of Evasion. There's a Stormbolt. Invisibility now on that Mountain King, meaning that it is immune to Mana Burn. Mountain King may perhaps get off another Stormbolt here in just a second. There's the Stormbolt waiting for the timing, and that was a beautiful move, I must say. Scroll of Healing saves it. Potion of Healing saves it. And wow, what a turnaround in this fight. Demon Hunter now trying to come back over the top. I thought that was a beautiful move, waiting for the Stormbolt to make sure that the mana burns didn't come in to stop it. But now the Demon Hunter down to 180 hit points, or 80 hit points. There it goes. Staff of Preservation saves it. And now the Demon Hunter needs to teleport back in here and in a hurry. Demon Hunter... Panda now in trouble. Will it be able to get away in time? Stormbolt. Demon Hunter now is back in the fight. Breath of Fire. Staff of Preservation. Beautiful, beautiful counter move by Milk, saving his 2 heroes, but losing a bear in the process. And a Dryad. All right. Beautiful, beautiful execution there. That, I got to admit, was some nice Night Elf play. Staff of Preservation, Staff of Teleportation, Staff of Preservation, saving the 2 heroes. Otherwise, the game would already be over. But then again, some of you guys may feel that it is already over, as the Mountain King... Oh, anti-magic shell. That Demon Hunter is not going to take too much damage from that Mountain King Stormbolts. Both sides still fighting it out. Bears, Dryads now pushing their way in. Demon Hunter making his way forward. Is he going to be able to take down these Mortar teams? Another bear will get taken down. There it goes. Wait, no, that was the Mortar team. A bear at 25 hit points is not getting focused fired. That is rather odd, but I do believe that there's just going to be too many Dryads. Demon Hunter now backs away, but that is the GG already. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Hope you guys enjoyed the game.